Here are 25 intriguing and sometimes bizarre stories about Alexander the Great. 1. Tutored by Aristotle. Alexander's education under Aristotle shaped his curiosity for philosophy, science, and literature. It laid the foundation for his later efforts to spread Greek culture throughout his empire. 2. Tamed the untamable horse Bucephalus. At age 12, Alexander managed to tame a wild horse that no one else could control. Bucephalus became his loyal war horse for many years, and Alexander rode him in numerous battles. 3. Claimed divine ancestry. Alexander believed he was a descendant of the mythical heroes Heracles and Achilles, as well as the god Zeus. This belief in his divine origins fueled his ambition and sense of destiny. 4. Born on a night of omens. The night Alexander was born, the temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, burned down. This was interpreted as a sign that a great force had come into the world. 5. Never lost a battle. Throughout his military career, Alexander never suffered a defeat. His tactics, including the use of the phalanx formation, were innovative and highly effective. 6. Conquered the Persian Empire. Alexander defeated King Darius III and conquered the vast Persian Empire, a feat that had been unimaginable before his time. 7. Led from the front lines. Unlike many generals who directed battles from the rear, Alexander led his troops from the front. This bravery inspired his soldiers, but also put him at great risk. 8. Marched over 11,000 miles. In just 13 years, Alexander's campaigns took him over 11,000 miles across deserts, mountains, and rivers, stretching from Greece to India. 9. Crossed the Hindu Kush. His army crossed the treacherous Hindu Kush mountains during his campaign in India, enduring harsh conditions and reaching new territories for the first time. 10. Solved the Gordian knot. Faced with the unsolvable Gordian knot, which legend said could only be untied by the future ruler of Asia, Alexander cut through it with his sword rather than attempting to untie it. 11. Named over 70 cities. After himself, Alexander founded dozens of cities named Alexandria throughout his empire, the most famous being in Egypt. 12. Burned Persepolis while drunk. After capturing the Persian capital of Persepolis, Alexander allegedly ordered the city's destruction during a drunken celebration. Some sources say it was retribution for the Persian invasion of Greece. 13. Killed his friend in a drunken rage. In a fit of anger and intoxication, Alexander killed his friend Clytus, who had once saved his life in battle. He deeply regretted the act afterward. 14. Heavy drinker. Alexander was known for his love of wine and drinking to excess. His frequent drinking bouts may have contributed to his untimely death. 15th. Visited the Oracle of Siwa in Egypt. Alexander made a pilgrimage to the Oracle of Siwa, where he was allegedly confirmed as the son of Zeus Ammon, reinforcing his belief in his divine origins. 16th. Obsessed with Achilles. Alexander idolized Achilles, the hero of Homer's Iliad. He even slept with a copy of the Iliad under his pillow and visited Troy to pay homage to Achilles' tomb. 17. Close relationship with Hephaestion. His closest companion, and possibly his lover, Hephaestion, shared a deep bond with Alexander. Hephaestion's death left Alexander devastated, and he staged elaborate funerals in his honor. 18. Married Roxana, a Bactrian princess. Alexander married Roxana as part of a strategy to unite his Macedonian and Persian subjects. The marriage was also a romantic relationship, as Alexander was captivated by her beauty. 19. Adopted Persian customs and dress. To help integrate his diverse empire, Alexander adopted Persian clothing and customs, a decision that upset some of his Macedonian followers. 20. Mysterious death at age 32. Alexander died under mysterious circumstances in Babylon. Theories range from poisoning to malaria, typhoid, or even an autoimmune disorder. 21st. Body allegedly preserved in honey. To prevent his body from decomposing during the long journey back to Macedonia, it was said to have been preserved in a large container of honey. 22nd. Empire fell apart. Immediately after his death. Despite Alexander's efforts to establish a strong, unified empire, his generals quickly divided it into separate kingdoms and fought over control. 23rd. Multiple claims of his tomb's location. The exact resting place of Alexander's body remains a mystery, with numerous theories suggesting it could be in Alexandria, Egypt, or elsewhere. 24. Inspired generals and leaders for centuries. Alexander's military tactics and strategies were studied and admired by later leaders like Julius Caesar, Napoleon, and even modern military commanders. 25. Lasting influence on culture and language. Through Hellenization, Alexander spread Greek culture, language, and ideas across the regions he conquered. This cultural blend had lasting impacts on art,